don't know how it feel to be real, but they don't feel what you feel, so they judge from the outside. They invited you in, supposed to be one of them, but get more love from the outside. And your heart cry out, hoping it don't die out while you smile on the outside. They don't know. They don't know how it feel to be real, but they don't feel what you feel, so they judge from the outside. They invited you in, supposed to be one of them, but get more love from the outside. And your heart cry out, hoping it don't die out while you smile on the outside. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know what it feel like. I know. All facts, none fiction, it's real life. Church found treat me like an outcast. God telling me to be a big boy. I just wanna see you love low. No Andre, they don't beat the bus way. I mean, like, get hard things happen back to back like a combo. I try to reach out for help, but no, they reject me like a tombo. Got me asking where the love at. Got me asking where the love at. And it's funny how they never respond, but quick to drop bombs when they hear where the drugs at. And even more crazy that I find peace around the people who ain't scared to hit me that they like me. A heathen, a demon, the devil, whatever. All this kind of stuff they say I might be. You don't love God, that's a lie. Look, but it throwed off, maybe slightly. Never anybody else like me. Bad with them cause they don't know how it feel to be real, but they don't feel what you feel, so they judge from the outside. They invited you in, supposed to be one of them, but get more love from the outside. And your heart cry out, hoping it don't die out while you smile on the outside. They don't know. They don't know how it feel to be real, but they don't feel what you feel, so they judge from the outside. They invited you in, supposed to be one of them, but get more love from the outside. And your heart cry out, hoping it don't die out while you smile on the outside. They don't know. Look, they don't know what you know about it. If you ain't lying like you got it all together, then they treat you like you know about it. But when they find that you lying, then they stone you and wrong you. I don't even know which way to go about it. Is it Jack me or is it Jack up? You supposed to have my back. Why you back up? When you see me slipping, falling, I'm down and out. Instead of jumping in and help me up, you cut me out. And my heart know this ain't what it's supposed to be like. We failed, but that ain't what it seemed like. Cause when it's time to celebrate me, you pump the brakes. But when I sin, oh, you won't go like green light. See me, I understand. But don't concern for the ones before and after me. Dear Lord, please shed your grace and mercy while we deal with this catastrophe. They say they love you, but they hate their neighbors. Lord, I cannot take it. This is blasphemy. I speak the truth, they want to trash that and do it glad like the trash bag. They don't love God, that's a lie. Look, but it throwed off, maybe slightly. And for anybody else like me, bad with them cause they don't know how it feel to be real, but they don't feel what you feel, so they judge from the outside. They invited you in, supposed to be one of them, but get more love from the outside. And your heart cry out, hoping it don't die out while you smile on the outside. They don't know. They don't know how it feel to be real, but they don't feel what you feel, so they judge from the outside. They invited you in, supposed to be one of them, but get more love from the outside. And your heart cry out, hoping it don't die out while you smile on the outside. They don't know. They don't know.
They don't know. Good morning, G2G. Hey, they don't know. That's why they judge from the outside. They don't know. What's good, man? I want to get some shout outs, man, before we get into this. DD Lump, I see ya. Shanika Ryan, what's good? Bodacious PG, Emma Griffith, Krabby Patty, Angel Cartel, Sugar Shun, Noche. What's good, y'all? Hope y'all having a great morning. God is royalty. Good morning to you, too. I see the wrenches in full effect, and those without wrenches, we love y'all just the same. You did. All right? So we're going to start off with They Are Watching, y'all. Now, let me see. Your TVs, your iPhones, and a lot of y'all probably already know this, right? Your TVs, this is why they are coming out with so-called smart TVs, smartphones, all right? Now, everything that we have all the way down to the Xbox, PlayStations, can hear, well, PlayStation's, Xbox, This is why they made the Connect. Anybody know about the Connect that you connect to the Xbox and you can actually use the Connect to play or whatever that picks up your body and everything like that? It's like a visual cam. They also use that to spy on you. All right. All HD 4K TVs, all flat screen TVs, whether it's a plasma, whatever, they use that to spy on you. They use that to listen in on you. All right. Now, the only way I think that they cannot access, like, say, like your video on your TV or pull up your video or whatever, you want to know how they get in there, y'all? Notice how every smart TV has the capability that for you to go to the internet. The internet is how they hack into your TVs and your phones because you have these internet capabilities on all these devices, and that's how they get in, and that's how they hack, and that's how they're able to pull up your camera and to view you at any given moment. Now think about it, y'all. Look around your crib. How many smartphones, laptops, flat screen TVs do you have? You got either one. You got one of each. You got at least one. I'm gonna say that. You got at least one in your house. So think about that. If every household has at least one, then that's capabilities for them to either hear or see what's going on in your household at any given moment. So what we got to do is we got to check out this video. And this has been going on for a minute, like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of people, they put tape. A lot of people have tape over their phones. A lot of people have tape over their TVs. Well, before I do that, let me do this right here. Because it ain't, man, listen, man, they watch, man. I'm gonna let y'all know that they watch. A lot of times you're like, what they watching me for? Listen, man, we're like an experiment to these people, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like they're watching to see. Just it's like we're like rats in a lab. You know how the laboratory guys, long coats, they go in there, they study the rats. They put the rats in a maze, see how they'll react to that. Man, they just studying the people. That's all they doing, man. So I'm gonna put that up first, and then we're gonna get to this video here.
What's really eye-opening here is you watch your TV, but with this hack, your TV can watch you. Show us how that works.
So one of the things that we were able to do with the Smart TV platform was actually abuse the browser to the extent that we could actually gain access to the camera that's built into the TV.
Right.
And so what we can prove here is that with a little bit of extra code, we can turn the camera on in your browser.
Wow.
And while this is evident to you right here because we've designed it that way, this is something.
So basically, this joker right here just accessed the camera to this TV by going through her internet. You feel what I'm saying? By going through her internet. Now, let me tell you something. They don't have to go through your internet. They're just saying that that's how they get through it, man. A lot of TVs, man, y'all see it's a dot. Like even if the TV ain't on, you see a red dot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. A lot of times when you don't see these devices on, you still see a red dot or something of that nature. Man, they can pull this stuff up at will, man. Like before the TVs hit Best Buys, Walmart, wherever you go get them at, they already got the TVs processed into the big, what is it called? Do they call it Big Brother? They have a machine, man. They have a place, man, where they can monitor and pull up any device, any one of these devices, man, your TVs, your phones, and be able to access it at any given time, man.
That we can do invisibly and actually have the camera running behind the web page that you're looking at.
So what this means is,
so he said listen to what he just said. He can actually look at you and you will never know he's looking at you because you will never see this web page. He said they can do it invisible. They can be in invisible mode while they do it. Now these some creepy jokers, man. These are some creepy people, man. Think about that, y'all. That's personal space invaded. And the reason they can't come out and say that they've been doing it is because it infringes on our rights, man. It infringes on our rights, but they've been doing this, man. What if I told y'all they had blood-sucking pervs, man, who just sit around and just watch the regular people as if they're TV? Y'all watching TV, they watching y'all like y'all TV. perv, blood sucking demons just watching you. Like for real. Nope, man.
This is evident to you right here because we've designed it that way. This is something that we can do invisibly and actually have the camera running behind the web page that you're looking at.
So what this means is I could be sitting here watching TV from my bedroom, and you could be anywhere in the world looking at this image of me watching.
Yep, I could be sitting on a laptop.
Look at them. Yep, I can be anywhere in the world looking at you on my laptop. But they got a big brother machine. They got a big motherboard machine that can access all this at any given moment, y'all.
In a cafe in Paris. And as long as I have a network connection, I'd be able to get into your TV and access the camera.
The kind of scary things about it is that it doesn't actually give any indication that the camera's on. And there's no little LED that shows up when the camera's on. So it could actually be watching you and you never even know.
What is a
Look at these pervs, man. Look. We can be watching you and you never even know. Look at him. Look at this dude, man. No facial hair. None. Bald. The man about 30 years old don't have a lick of facial hair, man. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. He gonna resort to watching people invading their privacy for the rest of his life. He probably collected marbles when he was young, y'all. Marbles.
You never even know.
What is a smart TV? And why is it a playground, essentially, for hackers?
Right, it's a computer. So instead of just being, a tube and some other electronic.
So your smart TV is a computer. All right. So when you're buying smart TV, you're basically buying a computer. That's it. So it's easy to get into it. Easy to pull up everything. They made it easier, y'all. Easier to spy on you, to watch you. Uh-huh.
Now it has a web browser and it has, a lot of devices are running Linux.
But the real danger is when people start using smart TVs for things like online banking, we can take a popular bank address and translate that into a different IP address to a site that directs to a site that we control. So it may look like your bank's login, but you're actually entering a username and password that goes to us instead of your bank.
Samsung says it takes consumer privacy very seriously. The camera can be turned into the bezel of the TV so that the lens is covered or disabled by pushing the camera inside the bezel. The TV owner can also unplug the TV from the home network when the smart TV features are not in use.
Look at these jokers, man. Look at these jokers. So look what Samsung put out. The camera can be turned into the bezel of the TV so that the lens is covered. So they're telling you, look, we're going to give you this TV. If you don't want to be watched, you can have an option to push the camera in. And what? Or you could disable your camera by pushing the camera inside the bezel. The TV owner can also unplug the TV. Now, listen, y'all. Man, I've even heard, and it may be far-fetched, y'all, but I've even heard that they can see you even with your TV unplugged in some type of way that they do it. Even with it unplugged, you like, how they do that? And it ain't no electrical current going to it, man. Listen, man. Man, these folks, man, I'm telling you, we see it as we're buying technology. We're upgrading our services, our phones, iPhone 8, 9. Listen, every phone that come out has a better way to view you, hear you, track you. Has a better way, but we see it as, oh, this is so nice. They gave me a glass screen. Oh yeah, this is all I need. This phone right here. I'm glad they came out with this. I can't wait to use it. Pop this baby on out this packet right here. But no, man, come on, man. Then they say, look. You can unplug the TV from the home network when the smart TV features are not in use. Man.
As an added precaution, we also recommend that customers use encrypted wireless access points when using connected devices. For those of us who are a little freaked out and maybe don't trust all these updates.
Yeah, we freaked out. Who wouldn't be freaked out, man? Come on.
What's the easiest fix?
So one of the things that you could do with the smart TV, which you can also do with your laptops, is just cover up the camera. Put a Post-it note over a piece of tape, and next time that you want to Skype with your family, just take it off.
Yeah, right, man. Listen, this is the overplay for the underlay, y'all. They telling you, look, you can just cover up your camera, and that's it. They lying. These folks are lying, man. Look, they got a port. They have If you cover that up, you better believe they have an invisible something, some port that can still see you, man. Like this is the overplay for the underlay, however that quote go, but they playing, man. Like this is something that we've been knew though. We've been knew it was being watched though. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, man, these people want to play God. That's why the FEMA concentration camps, New World Order, all that is been into effect because these blood-sucking coons, they want to play God. They want to be able to see all, control all, and kill all if they have to. You feel what I'm saying? They want full control, man. Full.
You just take it off.
Can you say crazy? Anybody say crazy? They want full control, man. Sad, man. But yeah, all of us got those devices, man. All of us got those devices, and I think even with them unplugged, man, they can still tap into them, y'all. I really do believe that even with your devices unplugged, they can still tap into them. Let's get into this little spoken word real quick, y'all. Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. Let me get this link up here real quick. And the reason why I got this spoken word here, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all probably have seen or heard this spoken word. But the reason why I'm gonna play this spoken word and we're gonna kind of just decipher it a little bit, break it down, is because I am so tired of people using the color of someone's skin to justify them, man. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody can control what color their skin is when they're born, what color they're born into. You feel what I'm saying? But one thing I know is everybody in here can agree that everybody in here has a soul. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the most important thing. We all bleed the same color. We all got a soul. You feel what I'm saying? And we all are here on this earth. You feel what I'm saying? Most of us, our parents may have taught us something different. A lot of us were born with silver spoons in our mouth, so we'll never know the customs of the silver spoon upbringings. You know what I'm saying? So we all got different upbringings, but at the end of the day, it's not about the color of your skin, man. It ain't. And then, you know, a lot of people, Jesus wide. Jesus was wide. God, dog, man. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, them people who be saying Jesus wide. Them are some lonely, them are some depressed individuals there. You know what I'm saying? Who they feel, I'm telling you, man, a lot of people who diss Jesus, man, they've called out to God, probably asked him for some like a Lexus, a house, or that job up on around the corner somewhere. They didn't get it. So then they start growing hatred in their heart towards a true and living God. See, God is not a genie. And when you try to make him a genie and he don't show up, every time you roll up that lamp, then you start getting more worried, impatient. But at the end of the day, man, just trust him, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us will lose family members. You know, family members will die and we'll just go ballistic and we'll just start hating God because we'll feel like, hey, God, why you took my family member away from me so early or right now, or, you know, and we will start to grow resentment in our heart towards the true and living God. Man, listen, it's us. It ain't God. It's us. We down here running in circles. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say, look, I don't believe in God. I believe in the president because I can touch the president. Or I believe in the system that they've made down here. I believe in the matrix because I can see the matrix. I could touch the matrix. If I wanted to, I can eat the matrix. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's here. It's tangible. It can be touched. So they veer away from the true and living God, man, and the word. And I'm gonna say a lot. These prosperity teachers, your Osteens, TD Jakes, and all that stuff like that, a lot of people judge all believers in Christ off of what the prosperity teachers do. Or what the people do in the four-wall churches. You can't do that, man. You can't judge a person's personal walk with God off of what everybody else is doing, man. They'll come and say, Chosen, man, that Christian stuff fake. You don't see what TD Jakes them doing, man? I don't want to go to church, man. The pastor might take my money. What that got to do with me? What that got to do with Jesus laying his life down on the cross, man? For you. Well, if he real, I don't see him. The words say a wicked and perverse generation will always seek it the sign. I'm pretty sure when them Israelites were captive, man, in Egypt, a lot of them were like, ain't nobody coming to free us. It ain't no God. If it was a God, he wouldn't have let us be in captivity for over 400 years. Bump him. I might as well get used to being imprisoned over here. Look, y'all, we all imprisoned on this land over here. So we should stop fighting about white, black, all that. We all are imprisoned. We all have a number. We all like grocery in the grocery stores, man. We all like product. When you go somewhere, let me see your identification. You are product here on this land. And you are here to work and to sweat and to keep the sweatshops going, the Nike shops going, the chicken plants going. You are here to work the sweat out the brow of your eye, man. That's what you here for. And how dare somebody with a social security number and who already a slave look at another group of people and look down on them? You jokers, man. How? How in the world, man? Idiots. Idiots, man.
Black.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's what the world calls me, but it's not me.
Right.
I didn't come out of my mother's womb saying, hey, everybody, I'm black.
Neither of us did. Did we come out the womb saying, I'm here, I'm black, y'all, I'm black. Look at me, I'm black. And to be honest, man, I'm looking at my skin look brown. That's why I ain't never really seen a real black person. Do we know what the color black is? I've seen a couple people who were real dark, but black, most people you see, they're brown. So why they ain't call them brown people? You feel what I'm saying? We ain't black, man. Listen, man, bump the colors, man. You got to see past that, man. And you modern day Hebrew Israelites standing on the corner talking about the white man is the devil. But then you go home after you stand on the corner talking about the white man is the devil, then you go use the white man's food stamps. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't like the white man so much in his land, go create your own island. Go create your own island. You understand? Go make your own food. Create your own clothes, your own form of civilization. But they complain about being over here, then they stay over here. If you don't like something so bad, you'll move away from it. Hebrew Israelites standing on the corner with bullhorns telling you how much they don't like the white man. Then they go use everything that the white man gave them. If you don't like them, get rid of them out of your life.
No, I was taught to be black. And you were taught to call me that. Along with whatever you call yourself. It's just a label.
Label.
See, from birth, the world force feeds us these labels.
Yes, they do.
And eventually we all swallow them. We digest and accept the labels, never ever doubting them. But there's one problem. Labels are not you and labels are not me. Labels are just labels. But who we truly are is not skin deep. See, when I drive my car, no one would ever confuse the car for me. Well, when I drive my body, why do you confuse me for my body? It's my body. Get it? Not me. Let me break it down. See, our bodies are just cars that we operate and drive around.
Your bodies are rented cars that we operate in. And you never see a man in a Lexus and say, hey, that man is a Lexus. No, that man is driving a Lexus. So if I can control what the color of my skin is, and this is a vessel that I've been given temporarily, I'm renting this vessel. So how do you categorize somebody by their vessel that they're in? Categorize them by their personality, their spirit, and their soul. How about that?
dealership we call society decided to label mine the black edition, yours the Irish or white edition. And with no money down, 0% APR, and no test drive, we were forced to own these cars for the rest of our lives. Forgive me, but I fail to see the logic or pride in defining myself or judging another by the cars we drive. We work perfectly, no. I'm not here to lecture. Never gave you a box to check.
Never said, look, there's a difference between black, white, Asian, Irish. If they never said that, who would you be? We'll still be what we are today and what we always been. People who have been placed on this earth to figure out how to get back to the true and living God from whence we came. Point blank, period.
Would you be white, black, Mexican, Asian, Native American, Middle Eastern, Indian? No. Whether it's
practically every other country is almost an enemy to us. Basically, everybody else is an enemy. We the land of the free. It's the pursuit of happiness over here, and everybody else is an enemy. What if we went over there and got the time to actually know these people? You know what I'm saying? Know the people in other countries. Like, sat down with and had a conversation. Don't worry about else. Oh, we going over there for weapons of mass destruction. They got a terrorist over there. Yeah, we're gonna go over there and clear all them terrorists out. We're gonna go and clear them out. Even though they ain't got no army and they just got families in tents. We're gonna go over there and bomb them for no reason and come back and celebrate. And I want y'all to get the army people free coffee at Starbucks. I want y'all to get them discounts when they come back over here because they've been working hard. They've been over there raping women, killing little boys, blowing up schools, but I want y'all to reward them when they get back over here to the U.S., you hear me? They are veterans. This is what we call veterans. I meant to go over that when I had old boy on my panel the other day because he is, I guess, a retired soldier. I wanted to ask him a couple questions, man. My brother Logic, man. I wanted to ask you a couple questions, man, if you're in the building, man, about that service. I promise you, man, when I see a U.S. soldier, man, in his outfit, man, walking around, man, I be about to throw up, man. Because I know they took the oath, man. They sell out to bull crap, man. Them people ain't here to protect. Them gonna be the same people enslaving us. Why y'all think Walmart parking lots is so big? Cause they gonna have snipers on the roof in them FEMA camps. And when you get in that parking lot, you don't cross the gun line. They're gonna shoot you dead. But these are the people that's gonna enslave us. Oh yeah, the same people we've been praising. Oh, the veterans. Yeah. Now, the people who are gonna be saved, the colonels, the lieutenants, all of them, the sergeants, they got places to take their family. When all this little shindig get ready to happen and go down, they got places. They gonna take their family. And if any of y'all have a soldier in y'all family, say, hey, can you tell me about the New World Order, FEMA camps, and what's to come? I guarantee you they don't say nothing. Now, if they say something, they must really, really love you because they breaking their oath because they ain't supposed to tell you. They supposed to let you walk into it quietly. They ain't even supposed to really tell their immediate family, man. But ask me if y'all got a U.S. Army soldier in your family, whatever. First of all, ask them why they went over there fighting useless wars. You know what I'm saying? Why they over there killing babies and stuff. Ask them that first. Then ask them to tell you about FEMA camps, New World Order, the new life, the utopia that they're supposed to be bringing. Ask them that. Our own people gonna enslave us, man. But before they enslave us, they're gonna take up the guns. So you can't fight back. Only thing you're gonna have to fight back with is spears. Spears, shovels. Shovels. But let's get to it.
Ism is so simple that every politician has missed it. It's the labels. We must rip them off. Isn't it funny how no baby is born racist, yet every baby cries when they hear the
no baby is born racist. Ain't that something, y'all? This how you know we messed up, man. God shows us in the smallest things how we messing up. Little babies get together, no matter the race. Little babies get together, they hug on each other, they crawl around with each other, no problem. It's only when they get older that their mother, their father tell them, hey, that little baby you was just with, that's a white baby. Don't you ever be around them white babies because they enslaved us way back. You hear me? And then the daddy and the mother of the white baby gonna say, hey, that's a black jigaboo baby right now that you was crawling next to in that picture right there. Don't you get next to them. You don't need to get your purified skin dirty. Do you see what we're saying, man? This is how you know originally God made it where love trumps everything. We went from a point where love trumps everything to each household having their own conclusion on race and who their son or daughter is to be in the company of, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
No matter the gender, culture, or color, proving that deep down we were meant to connect and care for each other. That is our mission, and that is not my opinion. That is the truth in a world that has sold us fiction. Please listen, labels only distort our vision, which is why half of those watching this will dismiss it or feel resistance and conflicted. But just remember, so did the caterpillar. Before it broke through its shell and became the magnificent butterfly. Well, these labels are our shells, and we must do the same thing so we can finally spread our wings. Human beings were not meant to be slapped with labels like groceries and supermarkets. DNA cannot be regulated by the FDA. We were meant to be free, and only until we remove them all and stop living and thinking so small will we be free to see ourselves and each other for who we truly are.
Hey, you know what though? Look at this picture right here, right? Let me get to it.
Truly.
This is what they hate. This is what the elites hate. This is what anybody in position of power in this world hate. To see all nationalities, all creeds, all races working together. Because then when we start working together in unity, then we will all start to put our knowledge together and be like, hold on. We being fooled. Then you had a black saying, hold on, yeah, you're right. Then the white saying, you're right. We are being, then the Hispanic saying, yeah, you're right. The French saying, yeah, you're right. Irish, whatever. Everybody saying, yeah, you're right. The enemy is right there. So now you're going to have all these nationality of people pointing at one enemy. Who? Our government, the U.S. soldiers that are here. Yes. That's why they don't like unity. There is no such thing as black, white, none of that. The only levels they have in life right now is rich and poor. There used to be a middle class. There ain't no middle class. If you barely making your ends meet, if you pay all your bills and you don't have no money left over, you're basically in the poor bracket. Even if you do have money left over, it's still really no middle ground, man. You're either rich or you're poor, man. But then you have some people who got just a little bit more than others who will think they're in the rich bracket. No. You're not just because you can pay your bills and you got a little extra to burn, you feel like you better and you done made it. You ain't made it nowhere. You still down there with the bottom feeders. And instead of holding hands with the bottom feeders and coming to a formal conclusion, you start to diss the other bottom feeders. You a bottom feeder too. Yeah. But this is what they hate. I told y'all the scariest thing for a rich man is what? It's for him to wake up and his bank account is empty. But guess what? They know. If enough people get together. Hold on, did they just fight my thing out? Hold on 1 second. 1 second, y'all. Hold up. I think my whole entire thing has just been clicked. All right. I think I'm back now. Hold up. All right, yeah, I'm good. I think my whole all right, bet. Yeah. But let's go from there. That's what they don't want, y'all. They do not want that. I'm telling you, they do not want that. Unity. They don't want unity. It said recruiters go to high schools to get kids before they even legal. They promise money and healthcare and whatever the poor don't have. They come back and get bamboozled. Everything is a game to them. Boom, y'all. Sugar Sean. Shout out to Sugar Sean, y'all. Shout out to Sugar Sean. All right, so we're going to go to this next video using this in fair use. Disclaimer still in effect right here. All right, so let's go to this next video, y'all. Let me show y'all how much they don't care. All right. Let me show y'all how much the world we live in don't care about us. All right. Hold up. Gotta let that ad go. Cause yeah, YouTube is a new form of TV, right? So just like they got commercials on your regular TV broadcast, man, you got it here too, man. All right. Here we go. All right, is it loading?
This is
All right.
stores like Walmart.
Parmesan cheese. This is 4 months to go. 4 months till its best before date. Best before date, salad, still 3 days from.
Hey, yeah, let me tell y'all something, man. Look, they don't want, like, the people who govern this are trying to play God in this world. They're happy that it's homeless people. They don't want them off the streets. Having homeless people lets them know that their system is still working. Now, they throw away enough food in the US alone to feed the entire world. All right, every day they throw away enough food. Chicken plants throw away pounds and pounds and pounds and pounds and pounds a day. I think this Walmart that they're talking about, or this country, they talking about threw away what, $50 billion worth of food. Billion. Let me say that again. $50 billion of food away. Just throw it away. And it wasn't even inspired, y'all. Do you see how much they could care less about the homeless? That's why we have to make sure that they're okay. When we pass by them in the road, y'all, listen, let's make sure they're okay. And the last thing we want to do is see somebody with a sign, y'all, and say, "Oh, they just want my $5 so they can go buy some weed or something." No, man, they struggling. Listen, they hurting. They struggling. The matrix and the system has it where they messed up. Now you think about it, right? Even if they were gonna go to get a little hit, they standing out there with a sign all day. It may be freezing, it may be scorching hot, but dang, you think, look, God, look, look, they out here all day. They got to be out here for a reason. You feel what I'm saying? They can't be making too much. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. Come on, man. Like, let's help them, man, because the people with everything helps nobody. Y'all know that's evident. Rich people or people with money, man, listen, they don't help nobody. Most of them, not all, not everybody. If you see a rich person giving to a foundation or something like that, they're doing it for a tax write-off, man. Giving out turkeys, tax write-off, man. Helping an organization, giving money. Man, look, they're not doing that for the kindness of their heart, man. Most people with money are self-centered. Now, I ain't gonna say money, just money. I'm talking about lots of money or more money than they know what to do with. That type of money. You feel what I'm saying? And instead of going back and helping and building up the communities and helping people, look what's going on, man. Hey, look at the Zach situation, for instance, y'all. Look at the Zach TV situation, right? Okay, because this man was a blogger, his family deserves 50,000, 50 grand if he gets shot up. Now listen, nobody claims to know what happened to Zach, right? Let's just say I know Zach is still alive, but let's just say he did die. Let's just say, for instance, let's play the advocate real quick. Let's say he did get into an argument at the club. Somebody followed him and then they shot him because, you know, he was popping off at the club. So we're going to pay his family $50,000 because he got into an argument at a club and died. See, hold up, my bad. See, I'm just trying to present logic, y'all. So what about the young 11-year-old boy who got shot with I think he got shotgun in the head? Why we can't give 50 grand to his family? The young girl who just died in Chicago also. Why we can't give 50 grand to her family? the families who children are coming up missing? Why we can't give 50 grand to them for a detective to pay for detectives to help get that groundwork in to find the kids? Why we ain't? Why is there a respect of persons for who we provide assistance for? So, cause Zach had money, we give him money. I tell you, man, people give money to people with money these days. If they got money, they give them money. Let's help everybody. That's all I'm saying, man. Y'all don't see nothing strange about that, man. Kanika mama, Teresa got like 700,000 from the world. And only thing we see is videos of her in hole in the wall juke joints, sweating like a dog, shaking her butt, hitting splits on the pecker. Huh? Where's the accountability of her getting her child the car at almost 12 o'clock at night? Where's the accountability? We paying people for having no accountability, man. What about the good mothers out there? What about the mothers with 4 or 5 children, barely making ends meet, and they taking care of their kid? I don't see y'all putting cameras in their faces saying you're doing a good job. Matter of fact, we're gonna do a GoFundMe for you because you've been raising these 5 kids alone. You're doing a good job. We're gonna go do a GoFundMe for you. Put you in a big house. Y'all put Teresa in one. And I'm gonna say that just for the purposes of getting straight. She allegedly killed baby. But y'all know how I feel about that. I'm just saying, man. Fair is fair, right is right. And I know I'm not speaking no falsehood here. Y'all know I'm telling the truth, 100% truth, man.
Find 12 bins full of food, and most of it still looks good to eat.
Hey, David, take a look at this packaged cauliflower. Not even past its best before date.
Not even
This is
spoiled.
just one visit.
None of that food is spoiled. None of it.
These dark sweet cherries, they're frozen. Check out the best before date, March 23rd, 2018.
So it's almost 2 more years. Those could still be on the shelves. So
Wow.
this celery out of the package.
They got stuff in that trash can that expires 2 years. In 2 years. They don't care. They could have easily took that to just the most impoverished places. Even if they ain't want to just sit there and hand it out. Put down a sheet or something and just dump all the food on the sheet and tell them to just come enjoy. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with taking this stuff to the impoverished, dumping it out, and just telling them to enjoy? No, not these people, y'all. They'd rather put it in the trash, y'all. You know what I'm saying? In the trash can.
Give you an idea of how bad it is. Listen. Like that. And you can, when it makes that sound.
We visit this Walmart over a dozen times. Day after day, we find everything from produce.
And this is every day.
Good.
This is every day they dumping this stuff out, y'all. Every day. This is why your people here do not care about you. They don't. They don't give a darn about you. They don't give a darn.
Reach out and ask them.
While we wait for their response, I'm heading to Edmonton, Alberta.
You're saying the truck comes every day to empty these?
Every day. To meet up with a former Walmart manager. He's going public because he doesn't agree with Walmart's food waste policies.
How much food are you
thank you.
throwing out in a given shift then?
I would say at a daily average, a shopping cart goes to waste.
A shopping cart worth of food.
Yeah.
Ali Zain Mevawala worked at this location for almost a year.
What were you thinking when you're throwing away a grocery cart?
Hey, y'all, look at that big old parking lot. I'm telling y'all, they gonna have snipers on the roof. And when you cross that gun line, boss, that's why the parking lot's so big. Boom!
Full of food on a shift.
I really felt bad because I know a lot of people in this city or in this country, even in this whole world, they don't even get to eat proper food.
Thank you.
What happens to an apple or a vegetable that is a bit bruised?
I have to throw it.
And that was a policy that you understood when you worked at this Walmart.
That's correct.
Ali Zain is not alone. We talked to Walmart insiders from across the country who say throwing out shopping carts of food is common practice. To see if that's true, we're checking out another Walmart store.
All right, here's some bins. Yep, here we go.
Packaged produce.
Wow.
This is fresh corn on the cob.
Wow.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Lots of
The
good
corn on the cob still look delicious, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with none of this food. And a lot of people might take up for Walmart like, they a company, they busy, they can throw out what they want to throw out. God dog, Joker. Just sitting there sucking. God dog. But man, I see something totally wrong with this. I don't care who don't see nothing wrong with this. I do.
good food here, too.
Okay, this will disgust some people, but
Oh yeah, you could take it right out of the trash can and eat it, because there's nothing wrong with it. And it's only in a trash can with more good food. So yeah, you can take it out of the trash can and eat it. It's still good.
it's still good.
I can't believe you did that.
It's still good. In Canada, we waste billions of dollars worth of food every year. What goes through your mind when you hear that? Billions of dollars.
That is a lot of money and a lot of food. I'm from Pakistan. There are a lot of people. They don't have enough food to eat. So I guess we're lucky that we're having so much food here and we're wasting it.
After several emails and phone calls to Walmart, they still won't talk on camera. But after we tell them what we found in their trash bins, they do take some action. Check out what they have done. At the stores where we told them about waste, well, those
Hey, they got tired of people coming and looking at all the food that they was throwing away. So what they did was, y'all, they put it in a fence. Oh no, you ain't finna be looking in there and seeing what all they throwing away, man. This is private. These jokers, man. Shout out to John Claude Van Damme, younger illegitimate brother right here, man, going in and showing us what's good, man. But yeah, no, for real. Shout out to this guy, man. Shout out to this guy for going and showing us the inner linings, man, and how they throwing out so much. I remember talking to a homeless guy, man, back in Georgia. Sat with the guy, man. I ain't gonna get into details what I gave him or whatever. Man, that ain't important. But sat with the guy, and he was telling me, he was like, "Listen, man." He said, "I sleep in the woods behind I want to say he said a Waffle House or something like that." He said, "Yeah, I sleep in the woods. I've been going, man, and the guy, I see the guys throwing out food every day." He said, "I asked him for a little food. He said, 'No, I can't give it to you, man. It's policy.'" How you gonna tell a homeless man walking up to you, "Can I get some of that food you finna throw in that trash can, sir?" And this uppity Colorwan coon tell you, "Nah, it's policy. I gotta throw it in the trash." But hey, you're welcome to get out the trash can when I turn my back, sir. What? But nah, they actually told him, "Don't go in the trash can. That's company, that's private property. You can't dive in their trash can." Look, they don't, to them, it's trash, right? I'm still, yeah, I'm so confused. I'm so confused with the world we live in. I don't know what to do, man.
those bins, they're now behind lock and key. We did get a message from Walmart, and they said the food we found was unsafe for consumption, and add that they're working to reduce how much is thrown out. They tell us these bins are typically locked to prevent access to product that's unsafe. But then why weren't they locked up when we were here before?
Right.
So what's happening at other retailers? Well, we just don't know because they've got these sealed compactors and we can't see inside. We're starting to get a sense of the problem here in Canada, but it's even bigger in the US. With 70 billion pounds of food wasted each year. So I'm traveling to Orlando, Florida, to meet up with a guy who's doing something about it. Meet activist Rob Greenfield.
Hey, what's up, Rob?
Okay, I got my GoPro camera here so that we can get a look inside that.
Hold on, did that boy got a camera on his chest? Hold up. That boy got a camera on his chest. Hold up, this some...
Okay,
Boy, talk about a body cam. This boy got a camera strapped to his chest. All right, then, let's go. And this boy ain't got no shoes on. Oh, but they in the field, y'all. They in the field. Let's get it.
Got my GoPro camera here so that we can get a look inside that dumpster if we have to climb in.
He's passionate about not wasting and has become an expert dumpster diver. Today, we're tagging along to find out how much good food we can find behind various grocery stores.
Oh, that looks like a whole entire box full of food there. There's natural white cheddar cheese. I think we're just maybe hitting the tip of the iceberg here. It looks like there might be quite a bit.
Rob's visited about 2,000 grocery stores across the U.S., collecting food that's still good to eat.
This is a whole bag of salads,
Still cool.
flowers. I don't know if we need the flowers.
My anniversary's coming up. No, that might not work out.
We just started and already collected enough to make a meal.
All right, put it in the van. You are diving into dumpsters. It sounds a little extreme.
Yes, what I do is actually quite extreme. So we got quite a bit of food in here.
Nearly 1.3 billion tons of food is trashed worldwide each year.
These are bags. A lot of times there'll be one bad potato in a 5 or 10 pound bag, so they throw away the whole thing. It's being wasted from the farms to the distribution centers, to the grocery stores, restaurants, catering programs, to the individuals at home. It's being wasted everywhere. And so the entire system of food and the amount of food being wasted is a complete fiasco.
Now, on a very hot day, time for a taste test.